All right, grab your wildest hat and stuff your stuff. The Toronto Hat Walk is where fashion meets fun, parading through Yorkville with flair, feathers, and fabulousness. It's coming this Sunday, and joining us for more is Milliner-in-Chief David Dunkley. A pleasure to have you here. And I just want to make sure everyone does have the correct information. It's meet in Yorkville at I believe, that park on Yorkville.
It's the inaugural Toronto Hat Walk. It's an international walk, and we are meeting at 12:30 in Yorkville at the Rock.
At the Rock.
Where there's a park there, and there's a giant rock. You can't miss it at 12:30, and we march off at 1 for a casual 45-minute walk.
Lovely. And Dawn, whatever you love.
You must wear your favorite hat. We're celebrating Canadian milliners, Canadian millinery, all things millinery. So if you love beanies, you wear them. If you love fedoras, you wear them. If you love fancy hats, you wear those. But it's all about celebrating all things Canadian that relate to millinery and the millinery business.
And as you said, it's the inaugural one here, but it was started in Barcelona and then also
It started in Barcelona 21 years ago, and last year was picked up by London Hat Week, and London Hat Week has helped expand that into 51 different locations this year. So we're going to be in Barcelona, we're going to be in Spain, we're going to be in Toronto, we're going to be in London. The list goes on and on. It's pretty spectacular.
Gosh.
I am so excited to be co-hosting with Renelle Larocque. She's a lovely milliner from Perth, Ontario. Queen Bee Millinery.
Yes.
Which we've got some of her hats here. Yes.
Yes, she's been on our show before. And I know that you have studied under, the great milliner that worked with the Queen of England, the former Queen of England. And you have something special here. We're going to do a bit of a hat fashion show. So maybe you can adorn me, David, and talk about what you've brought in.
So I brought a couple things. So let's just, because we're celebrating hats, this particular hat I actually made in London.
Ooh.
And this lovely little one, the feathers were given to me by the Royal Hat Maker and Her Majesty's. One of her hats had been redone, and these are off Her Majesty's hat.
Oh
this
my
looks
gosh.
beautiful.
Right?
Are just hats just suit some people better? Like, how do you
So
figure
hats
out
are all
what's
about scale and color. So as long as you have the right scale and the right color for your face and your body, you're going to be spectacular. It's all about fit. It's also about fit. So that's a great example, just like your hat there, which is actually from my private collection.
Thank you very much.
This is one of my favorite brim techniques in the entire world.
It makes me just want to do this.
What's a brim technique?
So the brim technique, I'm not going to get too technical on you, but it's really hard. It's really fancy. It takes me about 8 hours just to make the brim alone.
Wow.
So I absolutely love creating that style.
Gosh.
But let's pretend you weren't going to wear a David Dunkley fine millinery piece, but you had your grandfather or your favorite uncle's vintage bowler. You could absolutely wear something like that.
You find it brings out a bit of a different personality.
Look at that. Your eyes kind of
makes you.
Look at you.
Yo, look at that. I feel very gumshoe. Take me back to the 30s.
Sherlock Holmes.
Yes, I'm off to the bank.
So at the Toronto Hat Walk, if you didn't want to wear a fancy little thing, you could wear something by Renelle
That
Larocque.
is stunning. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that is pretty.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Almost has an Easter flair of spring. And
Exactly. And Sunday's supposed to be really warm, so flowers.
There you go. I know. I just feel like in today's culture, people aren't wearing the hats of the past. Maybe you can speak to how we can resurge that classiness on the head.
Sure, absolutely. So in olden days or olden times or times past, people wore hats formally. So we dressed an outfit and we topped it and finished it with a hat. That no longer exists.
No.
But it's just changed. What's happened now is we wear baseball caps, we wear beanies. So hats still exist. We just wear them differently and more casually now. We don't wear them as formally. Renelle, myself, we specialize in formal things. So,
the fedora kind of came back for a while, right?
Well, the fedora never leaves.
Yeah, it never leaves.
For a woman, I'm going to get bossy on your head there, Miss
absolutely.
Jen.
Oh, I'm excited to see this.
This is the classic boater.
Like the Queen's plate, something like this.
Queen's plate now, because
my
we've
gosh.
changed.
That's very glamorous.
I feel like I've just elevated my looks and had a makeover just based on the hats.
Well, I thought because we have an election coming up, a red and white hat would be perfect. Don't you think?
Color of the flag.
I'm
not telling.
That's the color of our flag. The color of our flag. And
but I can tell you it'll piss my father off who I'm voting for.
I love the bedazzling of this too.
Right? Thank you very much. So that's a top hat from my new race collection. So if you're attending any races or the Toronto Hat Walk this weekend at 12:30, you can wear that.
12:30 at the Rock in Yorkville.
Free event.
Free event.
Okay.
But you have to register,
hats, celebrating fashion. Thank you to Jeannie Becker for helping us out and promoting the event as well. It's all about just celebrating everything that is wonderful about hats.
But if you want to partake, I believe through the Instagram or however you find it.
So go to our Instagram account or go to Eventbrite and you can register there
for free.
Totally free.
Just so they know who's coming.
We're just going for
we won't leave you behind.
I think I might come. This is so. I'm feeling the vibes.
I am too.
Good. Thank you, David.
Thank you, David Dunkley. Shall we go to the theatre, darling?
Off we go.
All right, we're going to set it. We'll be back.
Oh my gosh.
Very